This is Just Cat. Welcome to the first half of, I'm assuming, Doki Doki Literature Club. Don't mind my friends in the back. They can't hear me right now because I don't want them to. Um, so
I might.
just lock in, I guess. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because I gotta turn these guys
What are
down.
you on about?
You guys need to shut the fuck up, bro. I have you both down to the minimum, and you guys are blasting my ears, bro. Okay, I'm back. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just decided idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh my god, these fucking idiots, bro. God. Why am I doing this?
There's cheeks in here. There's nothing good.
I'm leaving the fucking party, bro. I can't. How do you even pronounce that? Oh god, that sounds freaky. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You always say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's just mean, Just Cat. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Okay, I'm back. If you're watching this, if somebody walks in, I'm underscoring my screen and I'm muting my mic. I don't want nobody besides, well, obviously whoever's watching to watch this actually. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Just Cat, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Oh, whoa, I could do that? That's insane. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Real. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on that average while spending my free time on games and anime. Fucking weirdo. I was talking about how I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, shucks. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. Look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you can come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. You meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware of that. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest. Shut up, Lyric. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I was going to bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. I'm not doing that. No. Fine, I'll just stop by for cupcakes, okay? Yeah, let's go. God. Lyric the King, by the way, oh shit. I kind of made a promise to someone like 6 months ago that I would stream Doki Doki Literature Club. And this is the only time I can do it, which is now. So, if you don't want to be here, I'm totally fine with that. You can do whatever else you want. It's just I promised to do this, and I'm a man of my word. And thus, today marks the day that I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Fuck! I can't speak. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori, Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What the fucking voice do I do for Monica? I don't know. Because I know, Sayori, you do a annoying voice. Natsuki, you do a slightly more annoying voice. And with Yuri, you just do a deep, brooding voice. But with Monica, she's just average. I can't do an average white girl voice. Look at, Jessica, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible, whatever. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh my god. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Or you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girl. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature than timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you're already on Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Just Cat. Monica smiles sweetly. But, well, technically this isn't the first time I played this game, so that does make sense. We do know each other well, and we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, nice hair, green eyes, beautiful bow tie. Anyways, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Just Cat. I need to probably change my name. We made room for you at the table so you can just sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged. Can I change that color? Because the pink is irritating my eyes and I cannot read this shit properly. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Honestly, wait, hold up. Give me a second. I'm going to change the note. Okay, I'm back. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like the little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were that good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. From the back! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Okay. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Well, her eyes are weirdly spaced apart. Oh my god. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably been a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take on something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You couldn't put it that way. I'm turning down this music. This music is actually... And the fucking sound effects too. Hold up, someone messaged me. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jessica, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good answer. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. You know what I'm saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can so deliberately take advantage of you with their own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Who gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles? Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands around her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you show them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very much of a confident writer, are you? Huh. I understand how Natsuki feels. Yuri, get your 2 cents out of here. I did not ask you to join this conversation. Can't you tell I'm talking to someone? Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Just be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work. Oh wait, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it can help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Just Cat? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Yeah? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sari may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, oh, I'm sorry. I thought, Just Cat. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah, I'm so happy. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. I kind of want to screenshot that. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share them. Monika looks over at me once more. Just Cat, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, these girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Just Cat, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day of my life after school in a literature club? Perhaps perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, just need to make up most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Fucking love this, bro. I love this sound bit. Oh my god. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something might good happen with whoever poem you choose the most. Hold up. I need to piss and grab something to drink. So give me a second. Give me 5 seconds. If I actually upload this to YouTube, and if anyone's actually watching this, I feel bad for you. You should not be here. Especially 30 minutes into this. You should not be here. Okay, I am back. I think I am gonna go with Natsuki this game. No, wait, no, fuck. What? No! Oh, I'm already fucking up, bro. Fluffy. Sweet. No! Fuck. Pow. Nature, death, bliss, pure. Jeez. But I feel like that's gonna be, yeah. Bubble. Pleasure. Oh. Ha. Kitty cat. Shopping. Boop. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Doki Doki. Oh, I got a trophy. Oh. I accidentally did that. Kawaii. Extraordinary. That's gonna be Yuri. What? Kiss. Socks. Poof. Warm. Oh no. That's gonna be mostly for Natsuki though. Hi again, Just Cat. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Hahaha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I got to keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging around. Thanks for keeping your promise, Just Cat. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not usually accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. Hold up. I'm gonna drink of water. I'm sorry. All this talking got me parched, bro. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Just Cat always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's... You have a boner? Me too, bro. It's gonna be like 8 hours straight. Sayori, that's because your room is always so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Just Cat can become friends too? Good friends too. Sayori. I'm fucking up, bro. Oh my god. I've never played this game while speaking everything out loud. It's so much easier in your head. Ellipsis. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori, me? Not really. Don't be shy. I read your comment, Devin. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting you to bring anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Oh, it'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't even know, bro. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I made your back hurt last night, Devin. I think that's probably why it's hurting right now. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Fuck, I'm trying to get this... I'm dropping everything. I'm trying to get this fucking table out of the way. Move! Move! There it goes. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an I can't read. I'm on 4 hours of sleep today and like 2 cups of coffee. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping her collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. If you want to join a PlayStation party, Devin, you can. Because I need some form of somebody telling me if I'm even doing voices properly or not. I don't think I am. I sure in the hell can't do Monica's. Oh no, Devin. I remember watching the Game Grumps play this. Dude, oh my god. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box of... What? No! Hold up! What the fuck? Oof! How do I... There. History. Another feel. I got a closer look at the box. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. There's a tone in her voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Just Cat. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. We're gonna smash or what? She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Huh. That sounds familiar. I should save my game now that I think about it. But does that not sound familiar? Oh, never mind. I forgot it like fucks up your whole game. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Ooh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground right next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Can't read at the same time like this. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this? Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Watching my little bro there 1v1 right now? That doesn't make sense. So there's 3 people, you and 2 other brothers, or you, your brother, and somebody else. Watching my little bro. They're 1v1 right now. That literally makes no sense. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. You and me both, buddy. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I could feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read this from the beginning? You don't go back and flip to the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kinda grew out of these since it's rare for writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Oh, fuck. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. Fuck. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they say when they get on to their backstories and when all the romance starts to happen. That's what really makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. No, Chase. That is the complete opposite of this game. The complete opposite of this game. You should kill yourself now. Do it. Do it. With that absurd request. Don't you see the caption under my screen? I promise to play this. That means no Mortal Kombat 1. No. I'm gonna finish this fucking game. And then go to bed. Thank you. Have a nice day, Chase 352. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. What? Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? What does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Just so happened to get into baking around the same time that I got into this manga. Just like I just so happened to get into porn when I turned like 12, bro. Like I would ever go into anything because it's in my manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Totally not me. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains why Natsuki's interested in baking. Still, love the hobbies to pick from a manga. That's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention that she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Hey, yo! Dude, I had so many screenshots of this one frame on my Switch. But she's staring like that. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. You sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even when you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series that I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Did you share your manga with your friends? Cause you're not rub it in. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this bullshit. They just think manga is for kids. It is. Can't even bring it up to them without being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Devin, this is a perfect example. This time, don't read between the lines. Read the fucking lines. Let me start from the top. Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up to them without them being like, you just haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you, because you're a super loser. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Damn. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. Why is she sweating? But at least you're enjoying yourself. Oh, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? I thought she was telling me that. I mean, fuck yeah, I am. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Can I flipped the page. What other button could I press to... Is it just X? That's gay! Suddenly, Natsuki starts to laugh. What a screenshot. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is one of my favorite chapters. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Oh? I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter already. Natsuki's Varkle... What the fuck did I just say? Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. She could be bossy to me, bro. I don't care. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when you're connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, I thought it makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you ready with today's poem? Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Could your tongue be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki. You just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It'd take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one book for tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I returned to where I put my stuff and carefully slipped the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri are reluctantly Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Alright. Is there somebody here that can actually comment? I want you to choose. I know in this game, it really, I'm choosing Natsuki. It's probably only fair if I share mine with hers first. Okay, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this poem. I just want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I know what's gonna happen. Hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Or Natsuki retort and gets caught in her own throat. Ooh, you just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you've never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. Damn. You still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Because Monica will make me if I don't. I'm gonna have to clip this one. Hold up. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Pure poetry right there. Pure poetry. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Let's be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like, oh my god, like in my... I can't... My brain doesn't want to work. Oh my god. I might have to go, like, waterboard myself to wake my fucking brain up, bro. I can't read. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went to it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm so glad you learned something. Touch me. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I'm gonna completely neglect Yuri in this run. So we gotta go Monica. And we gotta make sure that Sayori really wants to kill herself. Hi, just cat. Having a good time? So I can't do that voice. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I need a fucking, like, really super long, silly straw. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, just cat. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, just cat. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There's a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be as funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of worlds that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get any meaning through. So I can see why you're... So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up... I can't, bro. I can't. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style which suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit more biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry friend? Angry boyfriend, I mean to say. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. A hole of infinite choices, huh? That's gonna be very important. Infinite choices, my way into the dark. Okay, whatever. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. Load me? Is this not it? Oh. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what'd you think? My brother's dad has a black friend downstairs. The res a packet. There is a packet of grape Kool-Aid on the counter. You can't make this shit up, bro. Hey, I don't blame him. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm just not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was that inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about it. Wasn't I just just talking about how I had an epiphany about My Little Pony? Never mind. I'm kind of nervous to talk deep about stuff like that because I'm reaching the hour mark. I gotta speed through this. Speed up! Speed it up! I have to get this video out. This is the way, of course, and it's not like that. Thanks for reading again. I gotta make Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I gotta get to Yuri's poem. Oh my god. Hurry up! I can't skip! Oh no! Oh my god! Get to the fucking poem already! Get to the poem! Yeah, what do you got? I'm just, no, you're raising my voice. I'm sorry, you're buried your face on a handicap. It might take you a little while. It's fine. I notice what you're saying, right? Oh my god. Are you gonna yap the entire time? Give me your poem! I don't like you. For this run. Kinda have to kill you both. It was kind of after all this literature club. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this video. It's literally about to hit the hour mark. Yeah. Bye-bye. I'm literally going to be recording the next one right now.